extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that way. Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my. All bad all day, but the night I get that good till we act right. So tell me what we on today, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave. Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could move on. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And knowing your attention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone. In the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dressing, gone flex and hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, make amends, know you can, I'm out here
trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Man, have I missed this feeling right here at home, sitting where I need to be sitting to let her cook. Hey, that Miss Ross, Tea Talk member, Lady Maud, welcome up in here. Sweet Essence, Tea Talk member, Bama Girl 012, welcome. That Blind Lady, Tea Talk member, welcome in the house. How y'all doing? Creole Girl, Tea Talk member, Lady Maud, welcome up in here. Me, Ma of 4, Tea Talk member, Bridget Ty, hey y'all, welcome up in here. Stephanie Irvin, Cricket 22, One Crafty Sister, Tea Talk members, hey ladies, good afternoon. Grace My TV, Sharon Garbo, One Way 4275. Welcome up in here. Girl Was Dead, Tea Talk member. Norma Chapman, Purple Queen, Tea Talk member. Yvonne Wolfers, welcome back. Oh, it is so good to be back. Let me tell you, nothing like a good vacation. I promise you. There's nothing like it. And sometimes it's needed at the time that you go. You go through so much, you know what I'm saying, in life. And it just be seeming like it's those times. And then God says, here's your reward. Stay strong. I got you. Okay, and that's what I needed. I needed a break. I needed to come back. I needed to reset. And so I'm thankful for my reset. I'm thankful for the time I got to just relax my mind and enjoy myself with some beautiful ladies. And so yeah, I'm just thankful for the experience, everything, the laughs. It was a beautiful time, but I am glad to be back. Okay, I am very glad to be back. I ain't gonna tell no story about that. I am glad to be back. Okay, okay, okay. Now I don't know how in the hell this happened, but full disclosure for anyone who it is spring break at my house. It is spring break in my city, so my house is full of kids. And I hear a lawnmower as well going on outside, so that means my neighbor's a gardener is here or a landscaper. He's here. Mine be here next week. I start my services next week. Okay. But yeah, so people are living all around me is what I'm basically trying to say, child. They outside living out there. Yes, they is. They is living outside. Mm-mm. Now, what the world is going on here? What the hell is my so? What the hell? Okay, I know I must be tripping. Oh, okay. I know damn well I ain't crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm really not crazy. I was looking for something and I knew it existed, but it wouldn't come up. Okay, there we go. Uh, all right, let me see who else in here. Linda Gamble is in the building. She's a lady mod. Hey, Linda Gamble, welcome in here. Thanks for being here. We at the 7 minute 57 mark, so we still doing good. At the G2G and Sweet Essence Tea Talk members, welcome up in here. Welcome up in here. Da Creole girl says I'm coming in loud and clear, loud and clear. The innocent instigator, welcome in here. Says she's in the bushes at work. Thank you for being here. Hey, Paula, T Talk member. You said it was fun watching the ladies have fun in DR. Oh my gosh, we had a ball. We had a ball. Listen, the one day we went to the pool, I think we went live. Yeah, we went live that day because yeah, that's the day I had to you know, I anonymous T was. I was very upset about her crying and stuff. I didn't like that. And that's the day we was at the pool. Y'all know them people was calling us Bob Marley for the rest of the trip. They ain't know our name. They forgot our names, but they knew I was on YouTube, so they wanted to be on the camera. I said, I don't know y'all people. They said, "Are you guys videoing?" That was funny. We became like the little celebrities on the resort. Me and Sassy and drop the T. Hey, Alf Mac, welcome up in here. Rabbits running, welcome in here. Jamie, T Talk member, says she gonna tiptoe in here while she working, but she cannot speak individually. Thank you for coming in. You are appreciated. Let's see, is there anybody in here that I left out? I'm so glad to be back, Norma. Thank you for the welcome home. Nene Love, welcome up in here. Yeah, I'm glad to be home. I mean, I missed the girls, but 4 or 5 days, that's good for me. Then I got to get back on home. Hey, Ophelia, welcome in here. Bama Girl 012 says, hey, everybody. Lady for the JBs, welcome up in here. How are you? Yeah, 4 or 5 days, then I'm good. Like, let me out of here. Now, I see it's 89 of y'all in here. Please do me a favor. Be very kind and like the video, okay? Like the video. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it was indeed a beautiful trip. I enjoyed it. I truly enjoyed it. Um, Alf Max says, I truly enjoyed watching the replay of your lives from DR. Y'all let your head down and enjoy the moment. Yes. Yep. That's how I do it. I'm not, I don't, when I'm at home, I'm not a drinker. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go out to clubs. I don't, I would like to go dancing more than I do. But I don't. And so when I get out, you have a little drink. So since you ain't no drinker, you're going to get tipsy quick, right? That's kind of what happened to us. So yeah, we had a great time though. It's all right. We grown. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Now I'm back home waiting for the next round. Okay. Jamaica, man. Jamaica. Yes. And we changed our accommodations this weekend. Shout out to Regina Phillips because she's already been to Jamaica and she stayed at a resort and she told us about it, and yeah, I looked it up, and that thing looks so good. Hey, Olisky Williams, how are you? T Talk member, welcome in here. That Miss Ross says she's gonna be in and out because she's working. All right, don't worry, I got you. So you left your co-host, but yeah, we had to leave Bob Marley where it was. I maybe they had Bob Marley when I get to Jamaica, honey. Yeah, but yeah, that ain't something that I do on a regular basis. So yep. So yeah, we had a great time hanging out over there, but now everybody's back home and it's back to the basics, back to living, right? And so here we are. Here we are. We got the ladies from RHOA, old and new, okay? Because Nene Leaks will always be RHOA to me. Always she gonna be RHOA to me. Hey, just damn, welcome in here, Shanda Allen, T Talk member. That's just how it's gonna be. Nene Leaks is RHOA, 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 and that's just the way it is, okay? So we got the ladies, okay, over here, the new ladies from RHOA, and we got Nene Leaks and the Nene Leaks show. And I want to talk about these things today. Okay. So I get, and then of course we got Mel here because Mel got some stuff going on that we need to be aware of and that we need to be talking about and that we need to be prepared for because it's coming. Okay, we got TikTok coming and we got some other stuff over there. She's and yeah, so that little grandson of mine, did I tell y'all that day was home? Uh-huh. That's that 1 year old. That boy know how to make noise, I tell you. He know how to make noise. That's one thing his ass know how to do, and that is make some damn noise. Y'all heard me? Now I wanted to talk about Angela, y'all, because Angela, okay, so y'all know how I had said, okay, I had said that I was not going to get me no favorite. I said I don't want no favorite. I'm here to do a job, and the job is to just read them down every week. That's it. Just read them down. But Angela's kind of she's really growing on me, y'all. I'm really, really starting to like Angela. And I think what it is that I see me in Angela. I love a woman who don't allow you to play in their face, who gonna tell you the truth. Don't gotta be nasty about it, unless they bring you there. But just be, paying attention and let the people know, like, yeah, I'm not here for those lies you telling. And that's what she do. So I like that about Angela. Now Angela done called out that girl over there who acting like she's so innocent. What her name is? Britt. And she done called out Drew Sidora. So I want to talk about both of them, okay? I want to talk about both of them because that one with Drew had me cracking up, okay? That one had me cracking up. Child, why's my so I wonder did I hit it on something? Did I hit it on something? Hold on, I'm coming. Angela Oki, she just clocked right in. She just clocked right in on what name is Britt. She clocked in. Now, of course, Britt tried to yell and be disrespectful, you know, in her way, basically of shutting you want to say shutting her down, I guess you could, so to speak, say it like that. You know what I mean? Because to me, that's what she thought she was doing, was shutting Angela down. But Angela clocked in and she was ready for work. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at that. And then we're going to mosey on over there to Drew. I like the way you work the room, though by interviewing those different people, you did a real good job. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, sound checking that. T Talk member, welcome up in here. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Yeah, I had to see where the people was from. That blind lady, they was up in the pool with me. Where you from? Tell me where you're from. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, I done turned the damn sound off.
Husband, business, my license, you know. Yeah.
She mentioned to me yesterday that she lost her insurance license.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Based on
really?
what?
Right. What do you mean based off of?
So y'all heard what Shamia said, right? Because I know this thing can go real quick. Y'all know they talk real fast. Shamia said Britt told her that she lost her real estate license. Okay? Wait a minute, now you would have thought I was the host. Yeah, they remember me. I tell you, everywhere I went at, they remembered. So Shamia said Britt told her that she lost her license. That's what Shamia said. She lost her license.
What, are you confused? What's been going on?
They said she accepted wait a minute.
What do you mean based off of?
So she said based off of what? She gonna come back and say, what, are you confused with what's going on? But the reason why I'm stopping this, number one, I don't want my channel to get hit, and you know they hit you if you just let it play. But number two is people are saying that Angela snapped on this girl. But as we can see, that's why I had to go get the conversation from where the beginning, where it started at, right? We got to go back to the beginning. That's why it's good to always go to the beginning, not the middle. Shamia said you told her the day before that, hey, Miss Sugar Sweet, Star Child, Chanel Monet, T-Talk members, welcome up in here. Shamia said Britt Edie told her the day before that she had lost her license. That's what she just repeated. Angela says, how? What's going on? I mean, like, how could that happen? She said, what do you mean you don't know? You trying to act like you don't know what's going on? What do you mean? Okay. So I don't know how that's Angela. That's why Angela's like, whoa, hold on now. I'm just asking you a question.
What? Where's that energy coming from with me? I'm licensed as well. In order to lose a license, there has to be cause. Well,
okay, so Angela says she's licensed as well. And in order to lose your license, you must have a cause. So let me tell y'all that Britt Edie has came back and she has clapped back at Angela, trying to tell Angela that they are different insurance brokers. Well, baby, let me tell you, the people, they will come back on you real quick. They shut it down. They said, Britt, this not what we fitting to do. The people said the license have the same restrictions. Both licenses have the same restrictions and requirements, okay? Okay, so therefore, you cannot lose your license just like that because it's some rumor going around. Okay, so let's keep going.
What was the cause? That's the question I asked. Britt, to be honest, this ain't energy.
Today is for me.
How?
You hear what she said? Today is for me. So now everybody should kiss her ass, right? And make her feel good because some poor choices that she made that you should have had therapy for, some very poor choices. I hope you still getting therapy because It's not good. But these poor choices that you made, now Kenya done went back in your past. That's why y'all is very, very, listen, don't be doing shit on the camera. Don't do it. Don't, not even with your spouse. Because we see what happened when they get mad, don't we? Now, we got somebody that a lot of us love who just went through something similar with a spouse, deciding that now I want to share these intimate moments. That's why we got to be careful. Don't do it, especially now. We see how this play out. Social media let us know over and over. We can even go back as far as the young lady who was just on Wags. What's her name? The one that 50 Cent did. Was it 50 Cent? Yeah, 50 Cent released her thing. Stormy, ain't her name Storm? 50 Cent released her tape. That was way back when. So they've been doing this stuff for a minute. That's why it's a very poor choice to do these kind of things for money, because they can come back and haunt you. Now, I ain't by no means saying that Kenya is right. What I'm saying is you got to be careful, because these things will come back and haunt you. Now, Stoney, that's her name. Thank you, Lonnie, Stoney. Now, I will tell you that they saying that Britt was underage in the things that Kenya showed. So if that's true, then Kenya could be in trouble. Now, some people saying that Britt was underage and some people saying that Britt wasn't. I don't know. I'm not looking for the video, but y'all know it is people out there looking. I seen the whole conversation this morning when I was, chilling on the Instagram. Hey, G Tina, welcome up in here. T-Talk member, Lady Maud. Let me tell you what the people was over there looking for the tape. So they looking for it, y'all. The people is looking. They want to see. They say they can't pull it up. But the thing is you got to know how to pull up that kind of stuff. It's not that easy if you don't have the wherewithal to do it. I ain't going to be able to just go do it because she done had to swipe. So you got to have somebody that really know it, or somebody like Ming Lee maybe that got the photos, because Ming Lee, after seeing that conversation, it was about 10 people and they all was looking for it. And the one person said, and they got somebody that really know how to get down to it, right? They know that somebody, that's a good question, Lonnie. That's a good question. That's a good question. Lonnie says, now how would Kenya know she was underage? That's a good question. That's a real good question. Because Kenya would have had no way of knowing that. That's a solid one right there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. They want to ask me a question. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why y'all gotta stop coming in when I'm live. Thanks. All right. Those kind of things y'all can figure out on your own. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. You said it's being alleged that the video is only fans, allegedly. Now, see, that's what I thought it was. That's why this underage stuff is really like throwing me. You know what I mean? Like it's throwing me because I was told that it was OnlyFans. Because, you know, I just feel like that gal is looking for sympathy. And that's what I feel. That's what it is. But anyway, let's keep going. Because it's going to get ugly.
Always been for you.
How?
This energy, this is a peace offering. You're not coming in peace. I just asked you a question of how did you, on what cause? And you just ate me up.
I'll wait till you're done.
You just ate me up. And you failed to take responsibility for how we even got here.
So, this is what I try to tell people. Y'all wanted to hear what y'all wanted to hear because Angela's sitting here saying to her, it's the clips that they release where it starts like right around in here. But Angela's saying to her, why are you coming for me like that? This is supposed to be a peace offering for you. This is supposed to be a peace offering for you. So why are you coming at me like this when this is, get your ass, get from over here. Come on. When this is supposed to be for you and it's supposed to be a peace offering. You see? Sit down. It's supposed to be a peace offering. And then that's the energy that you're bringing to the people that took the time out of their day.
Read the room.
Why?
Read the room.
Why is she not here?
Read the room. These ladies don't really have my back outside of my girl Kelly. They have been speaking to Kenya. They have been having her back. How do you?
So they not supposed to have Kenya's back? They got to have your back? See, those girls was up close and personal and we wasn't. Those girls was right up there in the mix, y'all, and we wasn't. And the fact that they got Kenya's back, they had Kenya's back in the beginning, and still half of them don't fuck with Britt, says a lot. It's some more shit that went down that we ain't aware about.
You guys expect me to feel? Read the mother.
I'm reading the room. You failed to take responsibility for how we even got here.
But why? Read the room.
Why?
Read the room.
Why is she not here?
Read the room. Read the mother.
I'm reading the room.
You're not.
Whoa. I am reading the room.
Now, did Angela deserve that? Did Angela deserve that? Angela didn't deserve that. Not at all. But that's the energy that you came with. That's how you talk to her. Okay? Look at Sherelle's words. I'm going to thank you, Angela. Yeah. So, said Britt didn't say she lost her license. She said she was under investigation. This is Kings of King, crown me, baby. Well, unfortunately, we found out that was a lie, too. Because we found out her license been suspended or whatever, been not no good since before she came on the show. So, you know, the guy I showed y'all the other day, he said this whole insurance thing that she got is a scam. That's what he said. I don't know, because he's saying that Britt don't even got half the stuff, you know.
About to me that was not shown. About to me that was not shown. Do you guys remember when this all went down and people that were at this event were leaking photos from the situation? And there's a photo here of a poster board that said insurance fraud ho. And then there's some text in some article. You obviously can't read it, but last night's episode, we see Angela kind of call out Britt, not for lying so much, but asking her, well, why would they just take your license away without cause? What was the cause? And then obviously we saw her snap, but essentially we know that she doesn't have her insurance agency anymore. And in fact, she was with Allstate under, you know, their umbrella for 3 years before she ended up selling that agency. And now she has a whole agency, as she calls it, called Jumpstart, or Agency Jumpstart. It's basically a masterclass on how you can be a successful insurance agent, owner, whatever, by following her blueprint. And you guys know I'm very nosy. You guys know this. So I went through and I dug through the entire website. I went through disclaimers, refund policy, went through all the bits. I did everything except buy this masterclass. And here are all the major red flags. And I'm going to say this up front. Don't ever buy anyone's course, okay? Don't. Most of the time, the things that are in those courses you can find online. You just got to do a little bit more digging. But if you really want to learn, the information is out there. Now let's get into this website and all the red flags. So first thing that stood out to me, this entire website, everything about this masterclass is so super vague. No clear outline of any of the deliveries, of the formats or modules or any of that stuff. So essentially the user has no way of assessing the value of this product before opening their wallets. Red flag number 2, no verified reviews or testimonials, not even any fake ones from any of our friends. I mean, no students have bought your course yet. I mean, I think this website opened in 2023 or something, at least that's when the disclaimer was written. And there's no social proof, nobody, not even a Facebook group, nothing. There is a very much heavy reliance on her personal success, although she doesn't really map out what those actually are. So here's what I'm gonna say. If you actually wanna be an insurance agent or own your own agency, if you just contact State Farm, Allstate, Nationwide, any of them, they have programs where they will essentially teach you everything you need to know and then help you open your agency for free. It's very limited contact information on there, so it's very vague. There's no phone number, there's no physical address, and it comes off more like a sales funnel website rather than an actual like educational platform because they use.
So basically, what he's saying is Britt is a fraud. She's a fraud. Just like she on this TV telling these people that her license was under review. I don't think her license was ever under review. I think that she did, however, go tell Bravo that bullshit. That's what I think she did. and try to act like Kenya was going to destroy her livelihood. Oh, excuse me. That's what I feel. But anyway, shout out to Angela because she got her ass together. Okay. Now, she also called Drew's ass out for lying. So let's check that out real quick. Then we're going to move on over because it's a lying session. Because Latasha Scott is still lying, and I got something to say about it.
This mess.
Oh, you got this. How you say my cousin's tequila?
Now
did y'all hear what Drew came in the door saying? How you say my cousin's tequila?
Drew,
I need to call
I'm gonna have
that
to let you know. I spoke to Marcus and he said you guys are not related.
No,
Oh, he said they not related.
I said that was a joke. You know Michael Jordan is my cousin. My maiden name is Drew Jordan. Is that your cousin for real?
Yes.
That's what she said.
Look at Angela, y'all. Look at Angela. Look at Angela. Look at her. She is sitting back like, and I'm going to be calling his ass up as soon as we leave. Look at Angela. Let me tell y'all something. This girl's clocked the fuck in. She know how to play this game. Have she been on a show before or something? She probably didn't complete her continuing education that must be completed every 2 years to keep your license. That was hilarious when she called Drew out. Yeah. Oh, you said they just didn't want to pay Kenya that money. I think that they easily could have took Kenya's money and gave it to the new girls. Yes.
My mom, and she's like, well, he probably is a cousin.
Who the hell still lies?
Then she said her mom said it probably is her cousin. You see? She meant every word of it.
About being somebody's cousins. Like, we did that in grade school. I really wanted Drew to be joking.
Maybe I'm manifesting it.
Girl, bye. You're not Michael Jordan's cousin.
Okay. Angela done called her ass out. Angela done called motherfucking Michael Jordan up and said, listen, this girl over here on the show talking about she your cousin. And Michael said, who is she? And Michael went and Michael said, nope, she ain't no kidding to me. Angela is pulling all they cards, Miss Sugar Sweet, and I am loving Miss Angela Oakley. Now, her and Charles was over there on to Watch What Happens live. And she did say that Charles has messed with a lot of women, and so Sheree more than likely was one of them. Okay, she said she didn't know nothing about it. That was before her time, but she will believe that, yes, maybe Sheree was one of the women that Charles had messed with. Okay, now that was that. They didn't ask Charles, and I don't know if they asked him and he gave them because y'all know he's smart as fuck. But no, they didn't ask Charles. They ain't asked him. So, but y'all know I want to get into. This residual challenge. I guess that's what you want to call it. Because baby, that's Latasha Scott. She had done a residual challenge not too long ago. Okay. And in that residual challenge, she talked about now, Latasha, this right here is where I lost you. And when I say where I lost you is where, ugh, I can't even like halfway root for you no more because you just totally lied. Like totally lied. And your sister had said that, but I was like, how would she know that? Okay, I like Andrew from the first episode. She kind of reminds me of Kenya, the way she shades people. I'm late, so what did I miss? Hey, Flojo. Oh, we just talking about Angela Oakley clocking the girls this season. I also like Drew. I always try and root for the underdog, and sometimes I feel like people go at her too hard. Girl, was that? Hey, I like Drew in real life. Yeah, I don't like her for the show, but when I met her, I liked her in real life. She was very sweet. I met her at the mimosas with Mel. Latasha been lost me, the lies. Baby girl was that she done lost me, honey. So we gonna go ahead and get into this. This Nene Leakes interviewed her. Shout out to Nene Leakes. Some people like Nene not funny. Nene don't want to be funny. Nene don't want to be like Carlos King. Nene trying to get her real professionalism on over here. Let this lady. Wait a minute. You said Nene did a terrible job with that so-called interview. I think the only thing she did wrong was she did not do her homework. She didn't do her homework. She knew about the residual challenge, but she didn't really go into detail at all. I hate to say it, but I think I would have probably, I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn, but yeah, I don't feel like the questions was asked. Yeah, she didn't do her homework, and that's what she failed at. She didn't do her homework. Yeah, she did not do her homework. Thank you, Jersey Kurtz, and welcome in. So anyway, Nene questions her about the residuals, and of course, I see somebody called her Latasha. I think that's a great name for her. Let's go.
Big fan of Chris Brown.
Okay.
An amazing singer. I knew a lot of the challenges that he faced, but he was able to get out of that. And I just championed him in that. And as well as the fact that when I met him, I was like, we need to do something together. And we never got a chance. And I was like, this is the opportunity. And no other woman was doing it. No other female had done the challenge. I was like, I got to do it because I love challenges like that. So I was like, I'm going to go and pour my heart out into this. And I did just that. And to be totally honest with you, they say that music reaches the heart. I was able to even reach my sister. I hadn't talked to her in a minute, but that song resonated with her and we were able to have a conversation. So that residuals challenge for me did more than just me singing.
Now let me stop right there because that's the first lie, I believe. Okay. I think that's the first lie. Because the first lie that you told is that your sister said y'all haven't talked. Your sister actually said when she went to a family gathering and you and your mama came in and saw her, y'all walked out. Or she walked in and you and your mama walked out. One of them things. But according to, your sister, y'all haven't talked. Okay.
Singing.
Okay. That's great. Yeah. I love that. So Candy said in an interview with Vibe magazine that you weren't kicked out of the group. What happened with you not being a part of Escape?
Well, when you send a letter, first of all, I did not know that they were going on tour. I talked about going on tour. This is what I wanted. Okay. They were going on tour. I had nobody to call me. Nobody emailed me. Nobody told me anything. And so when I heard about it, it was actually Coco from SAB and also Taj. It was like, we're thinking about going on tour. I was like, when? They were like, we're leaving in May. How y'all leaving in May? I know nothing about it. Nobody's talking to me. So I sent a letter from my lawyer to say, hey, ladies, if you guys are going on tour, let me know the dates. Tell me what is going on. I have no no clue of anything. But
So you didn't know these people was already singing without you? Darnell said it was a challenge, not an apology. You said Tasha talks like someone who's been around a hustler. She talks in circles and blatantly lies while playing the victim.
I never got that. Never got a phone call. They never even responded to the lawyer, and they went on tour.
Your group mates?
My group, yes.
Yeah, the people.
My bandmates, absolutely. So no. So if somebody's calling to say what's going on, and you're not getting any, they're not calling you back. It's like, what's going on? And I was not able to go on tour, so they left and went on tour. So is that not? So you tell me what that is if it's not getting kicked out.
Did you ever think that there
is you deciding that you're not going to do this and you're not going to do that? So what really happened was they said your husband couldn't be a part of it. They said your husband couldn't be a part of it. Right? One way 4275 said, why talk to your lawyers? Why couldn't you just pick up the phone and call them? Any of them. Why couldn't you just call your sister? You couldn't call your sister because you and your sister were fighting over the residuals, the real residuals, her residuals, the one that came in Rocky Bivens' name, Edward Bivens. That's what the check came in. That's what that money came in, Edward Bivens. And the checks were cash. Tiny's mama showed us that. You said nowadays people rather sip on a light than swallow the truth. That's because she was still praying about it. That's why she so-called didn't know. She's married to a hustler and a scammer. Ooh, child, yes. Tasha, a damn lie. She literally said during their reality show she was not going on tour because she needed to focus on her new gospel solo career. The apology comes with giving her sister her residuals back. She's not going to do that because she's still lying that she didn't take them. Nene was so unprepared. Mel don't interview with her. Where's Tamika money heifer? Tasha probably gets her talking in circles from Rocky. I wouldn't doubt it.
Would be a point in time where you would break away from the group that you grew up with?
Never. 30 years, sweat equity. Yeah. And
these
never,
are like your sisters.
They are.
Yeah.
And to have them go on and move on without me, I think a lot of the stuff had to do with that show and the agenda that was placed on me. And I often ask people, I'm like, okay, there were 7 girls on that show. Why was I the one that was scrutinized and targeted in that way?
I think you were because of your husband.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, Nene. That's exactly why you were scrutinized. That's exactly why the people came after you, because of your husband. And you know why. You stole your sister's money. She finally came out and told the truth. Your husband was still trying to put his hands in the pot. The lady said he could not be a part of. And because you was going on your solo career, that your husband pushed on you and told you this was the move for you right now, even though your group was about to take off again, your husband told you to go the other way. This is all about your husband, Latasha. Not these ladies. Not these ladies. Okay? Jamie said nobody targeted her. She's just nasty and downright dirty as her husband. You said, yes, I believe Nene trying to reach Melody because she wants her on her show. She will definitely get views. Melody brings views. Tasha is one of those people who never, ever takes accountability for her actions in her scamming husband.
That's what we'll get to that. Okay. You said on the Big Tigger show that after Tamika's interview on the Ricky Smiley show that you would pick up the phone and you would call her. Why do you think it took this moment to reach out to her?
It didn't take that moment. I reached out to my sister several times. but she just didn't answer. And so at that moment, when she went on to say, hey, pick up the phone, pull up on me, I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, this is great.
This is
do you guys live
fact
close to each other?
No.
You know, okay.
She moved an hour and 45 minutes away from me. But no, it wasn't. That opportunity was there because she said.
Yeah. An hour and 45 minutes is kind of close if you're family, because I'm a drive. If you know, me and my sister close, I drive 2 hours to a house so we can meet halfway. An hour. Nene was unprepared. She looked up no info to rebut Latasha.
And she put it up on her social media.
That she wanted to
write. And when I reached out to her after that, nobody said nothing.
Yeah, but do you believe that people need time?
I do believe that.
People need time to heal. You know, no matter what is happening. Sometimes you can say something to somebody and you may have gotten over it really quickly, but I may still be holding on.
And that's fine. But we're family and at the end of the day.
You are.
At the end of the day. And what makes me... What infuriates me is when people weigh in on situations and when they can actually help the situation, but they don't. Instead, they'll provide a platform for somebody to come on and scrutinize it and never try to make amends. And that's where I am. And you're right. People do take time to do, but that's my...
Okay, that was shade towards Candy. Just in case y'all don't know. You know that Candy had the sister over there talking about those residuals and all that. That's where she told the story. That's where the exclusive was. She came out and told everybody about the money, how much it was, showed the receipts. All that happened over there on Candy's Speak on It. Okay? So that was shade, just so y'all know. And Nene wants Melody Cherie on her show. I like Nene, but I don't see Melody doing that right now. Mel's living in her life. I don't see her going on there because she knows CK will be brought up. I mean, she might be asking Mel to put her show on her channel, y'all. You never know. She might want to put her show on a network. That will help her and actually will help Mel too, if they can take all them viewers. Because Nene do get quite a bit of views now. I ain't gonna lie about that. She definitely get them views. How many times I have to tell y'all? She said she had to pray about it. Now that's the discrimination. Who they didn't let her finish praying about it before they went on tour. Oh. Well, tour really couldn't wait for her though. Jam said everybody want to come up off Mel. Let Mel make her moves in her time. I agree with that. Everybody don't need to come up off Mel. Chanel says, I think Nene is doing fine. She may not sound like a professional interviewer, but maybe she isn't trying to. I think she did a good job. I enjoyed it. I watched it and I enjoyed it. I did. I'm not expecting her to be a journalist yet. I'm not even expecting her to be good at this yet because this is only her second episode. It takes a while when you first start doing stuff like this. It's going to take a while. What I would like to know is what happened to her and Sierra, though. That's what I'd like to know. That's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know what happened to her and Sierra. I don't think Melody would sit with Nene because of her. You think that's no hope because of Carlos? I just hope Melody pays Nene dust and continue doing her. I know I was being sarcastic because she said she can't have to pay about it. I think Mel going to pass on Nene's offer. She knew nothing about her interviewee. Nope, not a thing.
My sister. Yeah. And when people come in and say, oh, well, you don't need to talk to her. Don't worry. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
If anything, show love.
And try to encourage us
that's
to
it, to mend. Yeah, that's what I'm about mending.
Yeah, and I believe in that. But I do know that I'm a kind of person that need time to. I don't need all the time in the world, but I do need time to process.
That's fine.
So
and there's nothing wrong with that. That's
I may not move on as quickly.
Yeah.
But I do move on. And I do know people that hold on to things for years and years and years. We talk about me, working on Housewives, and I say all the time sitting here that I don't have any grudges with any of the girls on Housewives that I've ever worked with before. Now, that doesn't mean they don't still have a grudge with me. But true. I'm not having a grudge with any of them. You understand? If they walked in here, they wanted to speak and say hello, or we saw each other, I'm always down to say hello. Yeah. I'm never in that place. I'm just not there.
Is it because that when you're going through what you're going through, you communicate with that person and you let it go, or do you hold on to things and you just let it ride? Because that's major to me. I don't know.
I just know that over a period of time, like, how can you hold on to so much?
Yeah,
you can't keep holding on to that's not good for you.
It's not,
and it's not good for your health. And for me,
mental.
I've been through so many things. You don't understand. Like, I've been through a lot.
Yes.
So for me, I just need to move on. Like, I've lost people in my life. So I don't want to just keep holding on to stuff. We could be hugging on each other and loving on each other today, opposed to me just having all this animosity with you. I don't want to have this animosity.
No, that's true. I just think
I want to move on.
Yeah, I think that people have emotional baggage and they just don't want to. They don't know how sometimes. And I think I'm with you. When you lose certain things and things don't come back, your outlook of life is totally different. And then there's a maturity that comes along with it as well. I'm not sure what you've gone through, but you do. And those things make you grow up. Just like when you say that I wasn't kicked out. I think too, for me, God was making me uncomfortable in a situation to bring me closer to him. It wasn't about, I don't even think it was really about the group itself. There are certain things in your life when you know that there's an assignment. And I never knew
Latasha, I ain't gonna be able to let you do that. I don't think God was in this. I think, let's Rocky your God. Now, if Rocky your God, then I get it. I get that. But if you're talking about the God I serve, the same God who saved Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac, then no, this ain't got nothing to do with God, but everything to do with you. Okay? And that's it. So stop that. God don't got nothing to do with this. This is all you. Sweet Essence said that was Nene's way of telling her that she needs to stop and let it go. Make up with your sister and group. Plus, pay the money back. Latasha didn't catch it. Nope, she didn't catch it, Sweet Essence.
What it was. I just want to say, but there are so many things that I had to go through to be an inspiration for somebody else, whatever it was, to stand in the forefront to say, no, y'all think y'all can't get through it. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Cause I did. You want to be, you think you can't lose weight. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you've lost a loved one, the grief, that's a lot. And like what you said, something it takes a time to heal. I give people that time, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for the people that were here for me too.
It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. Okay. Okay. Is there a path forward for you and your group mates, your girls? Those are your girls. Those are your sisters.
I always say sisters.
Like, I don't even want to say group mates. Like, you guys have been together since you were kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you guys are now women. You have husbands and children and all of those things. Like, do you think you guys will ever move forward?
I think moving forward is talking.
Yeah.
Healing.
Yeah.
Being honest with one another, loving each other through it, forgiving.
Yeah.
And moving forward. So do I think?
So basically what she just said was she went back in the group. That's what this residual challenge really was about. Because this lady ain't been doing no interviews. She ain't been doing no interviews, y'all. Latasha speaks to talk and not to hear what's being said. She is too busy trying to make excuses and defend her bad behavior. Latasha is such a beautiful woman. I'll never understand why accomplished, beautiful women like that stay with bums. I agree. I think Nene is trying to tell her something. Yep, Nene is trying to tell her something. You got to own up to what you've done wrong to get through it. Well, I don't think this lady going to ever own up to her wrongs, y'all. If I just got to be honest about it. She don't seem like she going to own up to it. They told Tasha they can move forward without her husband being involved. Exactly. And that's the whole problem. This girl wants her husband in the mix, and they said no. They said no. So I don't know what her problem is. The people said no. That they not letting him come and interfere. So it is what it is. You think you're gonna force those people on? You're gonna force Rocky on those people? No, they're not gonna do it. Yep, she sees the group is carrying on without her, and she's struggling with her solo career. Exactly, and she wants back in. Latasha don't feel she did anything wrong, and she would not let go of Rocky. He's a scammer. All right, we ain't done. We almost done though.
Yes, I really do. I do. At the end of the day, though, I think everybody deserves to be happy.
Yeah.
In whatever lane that they want to go in. I just hate that it has come down to this, because I would never be. I won't do demolition on a group that I started, that I've named. You know, when you say escape, I was like, we are an escape.
You are.
But now I've had to escape all of the things that I've gone through just being in the group. But will we ever? I love on them now. I don't. If you notice, you say you don't really know me, but have you ever heard me go, oh, this? You don't even hear.
I just pray about it, girl.
I mean, and I need to keep singing. I need to keep singing. That's my therapy.
Yes. Also, in your song, you make mention of some internet rumors of your husband saying, even in marriage,
okay, listen,
ain't nobody perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect.
But we've been split for 2 years, and my heart is hurting. 30 years just wasted away.
Well, the 30 years,
30 years
we have, but the 30 years is not just that; it's the group.
It's a good group. Yeah.
So when I sing, I'm a storyteller. I'm an illustrator. That's what I grew up to. And for me, when I sing from my heart, I know for a fact that somebody else, I'm ministering. So I feel like my music is ministering to a lot of people. So I was ministering to myself, but telling my truth and saying some things that happened like 2 years. I'm 2 years removed from this, from a group.
Yeah.
They really just said bye.
So did y'all catch that spin she did? When she was talking about the 30 years just wasted away, she wasn't even talking about her husband, but she made it appear that she was talking about her husband. And the whole time when she was talking about the separation and all that, she was talking about the group. So she played in all of our faces, trying to make it like, oh yeah, me and my husband, we separated. Like, girl, you just went over there and did a whole spin on you and your husband. Oh, that was some sneaky shit right there. I don't know if y'all caught it, but that's what she just said. She was talking about the group when she was talking about the separation. She wasn't even talking about her husband, y'all. This gal ain't never left that man. She been with that lying, cheating bastard for as long as he been with her. And he been over there with that other gal. Y'all know, Tasha K had her over there. Unique. She had, y'all know, the human birth controls where they go and just, get rid of the child. Well, they ain't doing that now because these girls using them babies for child support checks, okay? They using them babies for child support checks. That's what they doing. Okay? That's exactly what they doing. Child support checks and a come up. That's what I'm saying anyway. This shit is becoming very popular. These girls out here making these babies for child support checks and maybe a spot on the show like Love and Hip Hop. You got Jasmine and you got Shakira. They having babies with these men, having unprotected sex with these men. Look at me getting ready to go down a rabbit hole. But anyway, yeah, that's what they doing. They gold digging for some child support. You ever notice the cadence of a liar? Just early, Tyler Perry movie acting. She got the same. What's that? The hell is that? She got the same energy as Martell. You know you're lying, but hope you're talking to a weak-minded person to get over. Yep. You hope you're talking to a person who gonna be dumb enough to believe the lies that you're spewing. You got that shit right. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That gal knows she lying, but she don't care. She gonna keep telling that lie to anybody who's dumb enough or anybody who's uninformed, like Nene, who's not gonna really question her. Because Nene didn't really question her because Nene didn't really know the whole story behind it. At least she act like she didn't know the whole story behind it anyway. So, did she know the whole story? I don't know, but she act like she didn't. I can tell you that. That's what she acted like she did not know the story. Let's get back on into it, because there's more to come. More lies to come, okay?
So I have not been able to sing and write, and so this was my time to really just free myself. So it wasn't like this just happened. You know what I mean? When y'all people like, oh, this was 2 years. So I was just able to sing about that, and it's been freeing. To be honest, it's freed me from a lot of things. I have not been able to be vocal.
You should never stop being vocal. Why do you think you
because when you remove from what you love, and I created something, that's a baby for me. That's my child. 30 years. Yeah. That was a marriage.
Yeah, it is.
So when you're removed from that, it's very hard. Sometimes you think, okay, should I be singing? Because I was gonna stop. I was like, oh, this is not for me anymore. I have nothing to sing about.
You know the part that
see that? I was gonna stop. There's nothing for me to sing about anymore. I was gonna stop. So now what she's doing is looking for the public to now she's looking for us to start saying stuff like, oh, they kicked her out of her own group. Oh, why they don't let her back in her group? Why Candy and them doing her like that? Thinking some people might attack Candy and them or something, but it's not going to happen, Latasha. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's going to happen, baby. I don't think this is going to go down how you think it was going to go down. I just don't. But that residual challenge, that was about the group. It wasn't about Rocky. She needs to humble herself and just apologize. She's going to let her pride make her go broke. Her husband can do something else. He doesn't have to manage her. She said he managed other people. Now she's so Harley. Child, bye. They told Latasha on the show her husband will not get a check off of them. She needs to get new management when it comes to group business. Solo work, she can keep Rocky, but not with Escape. And that's exactly why she's not in the group. And I believe it's Rocky saying, well, they ain't gonna let me be your manager. How you gonna get a new manager? I'm your manager. So if they don't take me, then they don't take you. We a group deal. We a package. That's why she ain't working.
I would say would bother me the most is my sister.
Oh man.
Like that would be the most, I mean, all of them are my sister, but my blood sister,
yes,
that is the part to me, like, have my bag.
Man, can you
like,
imagine?
Ride with me.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
Ride with me when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm wrong, but still just work. If I'm wrong. But the thing even if you feel that, just work with me.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like, my sister and I were, people like, y'all are joined at the hip. I remember when we were about to do Understanding, the song was getting ready to come out, and she had gotten pregnant. And I'll never forget, they were like, okay, we're going to kick her out. That bothered me.
Yes.
I said, Marcia, and even though I knew I was like, Tamika, we need to use, everybody was like, we use birth control. This is our first time. The world doesn't even know Escape yet.
Yeah.
So you're going to forfeit all of this, and I felt away, but I couldn't give up on my sister. You know what I told them? She goes, I go. Yeah. That could have been my whole career. I wouldn't have been sitting here. You wouldn't have been asking me about Escape.
Right.
Because that's the love and the loyalty that I had.
Right.
So that
Thank you, Alphamat. Where was your love and your loyalty for your sister with all this stuff? Where was it? Because you talking about you did something way back many years ago. But what about now? Your sister has shown you love and loyalty through this group too, because she too has had to stand against Candy and them, and they have openly said that baby went against them all the time for you. So your sister was showing you that same love and that same loyalty. But now we are here. We are here now. We are at the point where the people said, y'all deserve residual income. And they sent y'all thousands of dollars. And your sisters just happen to go to your husband. Not only that, Tasha, since you're talking about loyalty, why does your husband have a sex tape of your sister that your sister gave you to hold? Why does your husband have that? Why was your husband watching that? Why does your husband have that? She asked you to hold that for her. I don't know why she didn't destroy it, but we passed that point. Why did your husband have your sister's sex tape? Because you're saying loyalty. Like there should be some type of loyalty. Why weren't you loyal to her? Why weren't you loyal to her? Why didn't you make your husband give that back? Why did he get it in the first place? Like, I got fucking questions since you brought up loyalty. Why was he watching it? Tasha? Why did you allow that, sis? That's not loyalty, sis. That's not loyalty. Matter of fact, that's very fucking disloyal. You know, that's very fucking disloyal. I'm just saying.
Does it hurt to know that, yes,
yeah, I get it.
Deep.
It's deep.
Very
deep. Okay.
Very deep.
There were some internet rumors about your husband having a baby outside of your marriage. Are you and your husband currently separated? Did he have a baby outside of your marriage?
There's no baby. No baby. And that's the thing. When people find out the truth, all the salaciousness, nobody's going
to. There was a baby that was unalived, Tasha. We saw the paperwork. We saw the text messages. We heard the phone calls. All of that shit is real, Tasha. Your husband had another woman with child, and she got rid of it because he asked her to. Yeah. That's what happened. So don't just act like your husband is so innocent and all this shit is impossible.
Gonna say, oh, it was a lie. Where is the agenda that you put out about? So you're trying to destroy me. You're not thinking about myself. You're not thinking about our son. You're not thinking about the relationship that my family.
Mm-hmm. How long you and your husband were married?
30 years.
So your son is his child?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
See, I don't know those
Yes,
things.
I've been 30 years. You mean to tell me that with all these things, and even with that, even if that were the case, this is my problem that I have. Where is my sister?
Yeah, where's your sister?
Well, where was her sister when your husband was stealing from her? And where was her sister when you gave your husband that tape? See, we can ask the same questions. Where was her sister at? Tamika most def took her side over Candy and Tiny. Now she's tired of it. Okay, now they getting to brave with these ADS that they won't let you skip. Oh, they getting to the edge with the such a damn pick-me. Dangerous and very delusional to the women around her. That lady was on Tasha K and told the story. She even called him and provided text messages too. Yep. Yeah. That blind lady said, if only I could read Nene's mind right now.
Where's my blood sister?
When I need somebody to,
just have my back. That's crazy. I will say
very hurtful.
Now I'm going to tell you that I feel like your blood sister should rock with you. I feel like they should rock with you whether you right or wrong. Like you, my sister, like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things where I know you wrong. I'm gonna wait till we get in the car and I'm gonna tell you
that's
you
what
wrong. But I'm not gonna tell you.
See, this is where I felt like Nene should have done some homework. Okay. She should have done some homework because there should have been some questions right there about that. When she was doing, because see me, I would have. Wait a minute now, you talking about loyalty? Where was your loyalty to her? You can't just let people say that and walk away from it. But Nene don't know her, so she can't really give the full-on questions that she needed to give
in front of them. Or I'm gonna wait till we get home and we're gonna talk about this. Or I know you're wrong, but I'm still gonna rock with you, and I'm gonna tell these girls, this is my sister. Like we've been together. How can you expect me to do this to my sister?
Absolutely.
Like this is.
But I think when sometimes you get into the forefront and you get on television and the lights come on and you get the this is my time to shine. Not in that way.
No.
And I get the reality shows and we got to say this. But it's some things that are off limits, especially for me. And I wasn't even on a reality show when that happened with her. It wasn't no reality show. It wasn't no extra money nowhere. It was just me about to lose my career. But everybody they don't covet you that way. But I covet my family, my love, everything that way. My friendships. I've had somebody say, well, you know everybody's business. Why don't you just go ahead and destroy everybody? That's not me.
How old are you got with your husband?
Now she putting out there also that she knows stuff about these people. You see how she playing the game? She's playing a dirty game. Hey, Sugar V. She playing a dirty game. It's just an appearance on the show for Nene at this point. She is well aware she's lying and been lying. So she just didn't push on these questions. Nene trying to stay in her soft era in this interview. And also, Sweet Essence, not only a soft era, but she's trying to get her show up off the ground. And she don't want to turn people off in the beginning.
Oh my God. How old was I?
Like 20s?
21.
Well, you were very early on being with him. And that's crazy too.
Yeah, I mean, you go through the highs and lows in your relationship, but it's about standing, getting through it, learning each other, understanding the person, dealing with the personalities. And when you know who you know, first of all, I know who I know. And it's not no carnal. It's a spiritual. I know who I know. And God has been able to help. Would I divorce if I felt like it was something to divorce about? Yeah.
But you guys are separated.
We're together.
Oh, you're together.
We're together. We're working through it. It's a union.
Okay. You said
I sang separated was 2 years. Like I said, it's 2 years ago and I'm speaking my heart.
Yeah.
We were, it was a lot, but I'm working on me. I'm working on my marriage. This is not, my union is not for the world to work out. I don't go to seek the counsel from the world.
That's true.
I seek it from the right person, from real counsel.
Yeah.
Not the critics, because they're not gonna make me happy. No, he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
Okay, so he does music.
He's a manager. He does a lot of things, managing sports and media. Yeah,
Do you think he stole from your group?
He did not steal from the group.
He did not.
No.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Your sister is a part of the group, and he stole from your sister. Yes, he most definitely did. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Steph M. Welcome in here. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Nene playing with her. Nene asked how long has she been married. She wanted to tell her your husband playing with your family. Child, this girl a mess. Just like she knows something about them, they know something about her. The song was not 2 years ago. Child, bye. Nene is not buying that. Nope. Okay. Also, we know Nene is very outspoken. This is killing her inside to hold back her tongue. She is trying to get her show into walk right now. It's a crawl, right? I'll tell you what she ought to do. She ought to get that sister next. He ain't got no damn job. Exactly. He also stole from the group too, in addition to stealing from her sister. Yeah, Nene should get the sister now.
He did not steal from the group at all.
Well, that's crazy, girl. I can't understand this. Okay, your first album, The Invitation, A Conversation with God.
Oh, baby.
Your song debuted at number 27 on the Billboard Adult Airplay chart.
Yes.
That song, what was it all about?
The album itself was something that my grandmother wanted me to do a long time ago, go back to the gospel. And when things were going bad for me.
Never lie. They wanted both of y'all to do it. They didn't want you to do it by yourself. They didn't want you to do it by yourself. This was supposed to be you and your sister. And then your husband got you to do it by yourself. All right? Oh, yeah, one way. That's what I'm doing. I'm definitely giving her grace. She not no interview. You know, she not no.
Me, like I said before, I was brought back to God. He silenced the noise and brought me back to him closer. So I was able to talk to him. And the words that in the conversation that I had, I literally wrote everything down and I went to the studio and that's what I do. I use that as my therapy. So that album alone, all the things that were even insane, I would go and write. I said, this is what I'm going with the Lord. I'm afraid. Can you turn this around? You know, I want to be free from all this drama. So everything in that album was a reflection of the things that I had gone through. Because honestly speaking, there was no plausible reason for the things that happened to me. One person. And it's like, okay, he gave me the voice. He gave me this to use. And I've always felt like if I sing, I'm gonna make the girls mad. Or if I try to do a solo project, everybody did it.
You're gonna make them mad because you sang, girl. You know they're gonna be mad. That big throat come out.
Oh, that's how I be looking. I mean, I do be making the crazy faces when I sing, but you know you can't sing pretty. You gotta be ugly. I keep my feet up and everything. Yes,
all the things. I'll be like, hold on now. You can really sing though.
I appreciate
So what's the relationship with you and your mom?
My mother and I are close.
Oh, you guys are good.
Yeah, my mother and I are very good.
Okay, so
she's the matriarch of the family. She keeps us together spiritually. When we're out of line, she keeps all of us, everybody.
Do you think that your mom can help mend your relationship with your sister?
No, she's trying.
Yeah.
You know, when my sister stopped talking to me, she stopped talking to family members because they were like, "No, that's wrong." They were telling her like that. Why would you do this?
Yeah.
And when my mother said to her, "Tamika, no, why?"
Yeah.
It made her back off. And like you said, she probably needs some time to heal. I'm giving her that.
Why did she take on TV that your husband stole the money and that she may got a cut out of it? That's what your mother told her to stop. And your mother asked her, why? We're not going to do that, Tasha. We're not going to do that. No. We not do that. Your mother ain't trying to fix nothing. Prove it. I'm going to need you to prove it to me. Because I don't believe it. Sorry, not sorry. That's where you got me. You that's too much right there. Your mother helped steal the money.
Family. Nobody wins.
So during this time of separation, that means that you don't have a relationship with your
nieces.
Yeah.
We text. We text. I let them know I love them. I just told my niece happy birthday. She's like, I love you. Thank you. So I keep that open. That has nothing to do with the love that I have for my family. Nothing. That never changes.
You guys are the only two girls. There's not a third girl.
Well, my dad, like I said, my dad has, but just my mother and my, no, it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
That's all we know. That's all I know.
Yeah, you guys need each other.
For sure.
For sure you need each other.
Yeah.
I understand, and we talked about this earlier, that you are a vegan. What made you make the decision to choose that lifestyle?
You don't want to be the big girl no more.
That's it.
All right, that's enough of Latasha and her lies. Anyway, y'all heard her. She lied, okay? Now, she also said that she owns hold on, the license or the name escape. Well, y'all know how the people is. The people done went and looked it up, child. And guess what? Them license that she talked about, that she owned the name, Hers is not no good. Okay. Damn it, I done took my phone over there and plugged it up. Jazzy, you need a bath. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need a bath. You do. You need a bath, Jazzy. Ta-da! Yes. Latasha done went over there, told Nene that she owns the license. The people went online and looked the license up, and guess what the people found? That her sister owns the license, and hers is DEAD. Y'all know what that is. DEAD. And guess why it's DEAD? It says she abandoned them, y'all. That's what it say. It says she abandoned them. So let's take a look at it. Nope. Uh-oh. No. Michelle ATLN. Woo, look at that. Michelle ATLN got another whole update. A whole new one. Let's look at the new update. Because, baby, it turns out she's saying that Latasha Scott was telling the truth. Okay? The Neighborhood Talk just broke the story over there. Well, Michelle broke it, but you know what I mean. Michelle ATLN. I wonder if she got a short, because she been making shorts. Let me check. But anyway, there's the license. She's saying that Latasha's is good. Shout out to Michelle ATLN. All things Atlanta, baby. She gonna get that Atlanta tea. That's the show. Let me see if she got a short. Portia confirms Kenya is fired. Oh, wow. So they done fired Kenya. Fired Kenya, baby. Poor Kenya. Lost her job. She done lost her job. She ain't make no short. She usually makes shorts about these things. And then we could have got a little more information. Let me see. Everybody. Michelle is funny. Y'all know she went and did a whole video when Portia got her channel talking about everybody wants to be a blogger. Okay. If her sister wants to, she can add Candy and Tamika. I hope she got it straight from the docket and not from Rocky. Michelle Brown loves Latasha and doesn't care for Candy. So I knew she was going to fight that for Latasha. Oh, I hope she got it straight from the docket and not from Rocky. I hear that. Well, let me see what this thing says. Let me see. Can I pull it up a little more? Let me see. I can't even read the darn thing. But it say March 22nd, 2024. It looks like Michelle saying y'all didn't go far enough anyway. They said Michelle gave viral screenshots of the trademark ownership. It did not show the full details. Looked like we got some understanding. Michelle says thanks for the credit. Crazy Manny G Forever says crazy they kicked her out the group and she's still collecting checks from their tour. Is she? Wow. Now that's something if she's still collecting checks, y'all. That is something if she's still collecting checks now. And they doing all the work. Now I would get her ass and make her come and sing. Jamie said Michelle drinks Candy every chance she get. Chanel says, I don't believe Portia. Kenya stated she was suspended. I will wait for Kenya tomorrow when she states that she is. I'll believe it. I think it happened after she cussed Andy out. What exactly is she telling the truth about? Child, yesterday she says that she owns the name, that the group Escape. She owns it. The name. That's why before, when she let them go on tour, they had to use Escape 3. They couldn't use Straight Escape. Okay, they couldn't use Straight Escape. I don't know. Maybe her sister, she might have shared the name with her sister after that, and then after that's when her sister finally said, "You know what? You're not gonna stop me from making money because of your husband." Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I'm gonna send that right to her. What's the name of that blind lady? I'm trying to screenshot it. All right. I send it to her and tell her, y'all want a caddy. See what she say. Michelle don't like candy, and she will ride for Latosha all the time, and Rocky even called into one of her lives. Wow. We don't know that to be true now unless we see it in black and white, pulled up on the website while scrolling through, showing the info is current. I believe it then. That could be true because she never gave her my answer. She kept telling him she had to pray about it. They don't carry, just don't want her. That's what I think it is. They just don't want Rocky in a group. I don't think the ladies hate her like that. I mean, I think that her sister want her goddamn money back and her tape while you at it. But you know, I think this is all Tasha's fault. It's not nobody's fault but her own. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Like, she could have been back in the group. Like, why is you letting your husband is the one that's hurting you, because I guarantee you he's the one over there saying, no, they ain't gonna let me manage you. I'm your manager. How they gonna say I can't manage you when I'm your manager? I bet you that man is saying some bullshit like that. Now, I bet y'all that he is. I bet y'all that he is saying some bullshit like that to her. And that's why she's not in the group. Because they said he can't be the manager. And you know, it's what it is. So that's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. He said that part, Sweet Essence. The sister owned the name together. I had to rearrange. Yeah, I don't know if they can be giving the name away though. If they owned it together, it's probably something they both got to sign off on. I don't know the facts on that. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, that's that. Latasha still out here lying. She says she owned the group. There was somebody found something yesterday that says she didn't own the group. So now I don't know. Michelle ATLEN went and found something that says she does own the group. So hey, the sisters own the group. They own the name. They own the group. Okay, that's what it is. That's just what it is. They own it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, let's move on to the best for last, which is my girl, Melody Cherie. Now, y'all know Melody got a live coming up. And I just want y'all to know that it is tomorrow. So listen, if you're not ready, you need to get ready to be over there. Get your finger ready to tap, 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 tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Tap, tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. And shout out to the people on my live yesterday over there on TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, you need to be following me on TikTok. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Okay? As soon as I get my strength back, I'm going to start a whole series over there. Okay? So follow me, follow me, follow me over on TikTok. It's going to be a couple of series, actually. Okay? It's going to be a couple of them. Little short stories, okay? I need the new lip duo in the bag. I got everything else stacked. Child, I got my shit. I had to rerun. Yeah, I got my stuff. But I agree with y'all about that caddy, because it would be nice to have something to. I was getting ready to buy something new, my own caddy, like a 3 one that stand up with like 3 tiers or 3 or 4 tiers on it. Put the oils and the other bottles in one, and then the body butters. I mean, not butters. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And another one, all that stuff, because it is a lot of stuff, and it's done already overran my stuff on the dresser. I don't got no more room. Not my dresser, but I have a whole shelf for it. I don't got no more room. I took up everything. You said, I see there's new lip oils, and girl, everything always something new. Sweet Ann says, I need a caddy, but Walmart is calling my name for that, or Amazon. Right. That's what I was saying. I need a caddy. I was getting ready to get one, but I wanted to be cute, like a real cute one with shells on, different levels on it. I don't just want one. Let me see. Yes, I was the number 2 tapper on your TikTok live yesterday. Hey, Valerie Bella, thank you. Yes, I got a matter of 26,000 likes over there, and we was on not even for, maybe it was 20 or 30 minutes. So I appreciate y'all so much for that. So much. Yeah, I'm dipping and dabbing in my TikTok. My TikTok too, y'all. So make sure you subscribed over there. I think she is going to show a new bag too, and lip oil duo. That sounds good. Well, let's go on over there to her Instagram. Okay, let's go to her Instagram. Okay. I got this stuff from her Instagram. Wop. I'm gonna fuck them up.
Wait, did someone say $5? Yes, you heard right. Tomorrow during my TikTok live, you can grab my TSA travel bag for only $5. Y'all, we about to start some trouble. That's less than your iced coffee, less than a drive-through meal. And because I love y'all, we're gonna do giveaways all day long. Make sure you click the link below and register.
Melody out here doing her own damn commercials, child. She is just amazing. She is just amazing. People can say what they want to say. This lady is, man, she is killing the game. Okay? She is killing the game. So that's her using the, let's go back one. I think we missed something.
These thighs ready for these 7th Avenue booty shorts. Yes. Thank you, Melody Cherie. I will be on live on Good Friday at the TikTok, baby. And I will bring a mimosa.
Gotta get that music out. Okay, those shorts. Now available biker shorts. It says how to gel your skin. And there you go. And that's that scrub. Okay. The TikTok. Did I say TikTok? I did. Hold on. The TikTok starts at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right? I mean PST time, because she's in 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's 11 a.m. for me because I am Eastern Standard Time. Okay. You have to decide what it is for you. I think PST time, it is 7 a.m. Okay. That's an early live for y'all. A tutorial on how to use a scrub and body wash. People need to take notes. Right. I did a review the other day. Make sure y'all check that out. I did a review on how to use the facial system because clearly people is doing too much. They doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like over there acting like they putting on they using the product, using it all wrong, putting too much product on, and then telling people, oh, it's hard to get it off. No, you use too much of it. You use too much. Oh, it don't lather up. It's no suds. Oh, you didn't put no water on it. That's what activates it, silly. Them $5 travel bags will be gone in a blink of an eye. Sweet Essence says, I already have 3 of those. Me too. I got one still in the bag. I ain't never opened it just in case one of them, something happened. Oh, didn't know that they were live on TikTok yesterday. Oh, I didn't know either. I was flying most of the day yesterday. I only keep out the items that can fit on my current shelf and replace when empty. I have a whole storage shelf of products. Now that's a good idea too, because I got a shelf in there. But then I don't like my stuff. No, I gotta keep it in here. Let's see. I can't believe she did not use water. Now with any face scrubs, you gotta use water. Well, she didn't use no water. She didn't use no water. So I went and did it the right way. So y'all make sure if you're on TikTok, go share my thank you, Soundcheck. She said you did an excellent job on your TikTok video. Go share my video so that people can see that how to use the stuff the right way. Like, why lie? Why go on your channel? See, I don't care for Stormy. Y'all know I don't. But I ain't never went out of my way to go make up no lie about her products. I just don't use her products. That's what I say. I don't use her products. That's it. You cannot pay me to go buy this lady products and give her a bad review just because. That's not something I'm willing to do. When is too far for some people? I don't get it. But at any rate, it's too much for me. Tomorrow morning, the TikTok starts at 10 a.m. Y'all see it? I'll be there. And I'll be recording it at the same time. But I will be there tomorrow at 10 o'clock on the live, tapping the screen, tapping the screen, tapping the screen, and see what's coming out new that I might need, okay? You said I got my strawberry butter, my vanilla duo, my lavender butter, and my fans, and my raspberry lip gloss 2 days ago. But I ordered, after this live. I got my fan yesterday, my millimeter fan. I already had my 7th Avenue fan, but I got my millimeter fan yesterday. Where them fans at? Yep, I got my millimeter fan yesterday. Sure did. I sure did. I was about to show it to y'all. For those who didn't see it up close and personal, I got it. Let me show y'all. And then I'm getting my tail off of here because guess what? I still ain't recovered from my trip. Yes, I have my scarf on. I've been in the bed. That's the millimeter fan. Good for popping. All right. Oh, look how this mess up. Woo. All right. So that's that millimeter fan, y'all. So if you wanted one, or if you were second guessing, you ain't know if you wanted it, boom. Whoop, there it is. Uh-oh, that blind lady said, my husband told me if I don't stop ordering, I'm going to be living on 7th Avenue. Child. The last of my orders came yesterday. My body wash, they all smell so good. Oh, good. Mail also sends a card with a facial kit that tells you how to use it. That woman was being willfully ignorant. Yep. People need to read Mail's inserts, instruction cards, and all her products. She didn't want to use it. She wanted to come on there and try to put a bad name on a product. That's why you know that it was some bullshit. Yeah, sweet Essence. Where them fans at? Yeah, it was some bullshit. That's what it was. Okay? That's what it was. Some bullshit. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here because I'm tired. I got to recover. I ain't done it yet. I'm still tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. I had a good time, but I was up late at night. And, like I said, I was, indulging in things I don't normally indulge in. And now my body is like, girl, we need to go sleep. So I'm about to go to sleep. I'm supposed to be live on my other channel at 6. I hope I make it. If not, it might be around 8 because I'm going to sleep. But it ain't no work tomorrow. And I know if I go to sleep and I wake up later, see, Regina, girl, I thought I was up. I'm still tired. Regina says, I have to detox from all those Bob Marley's tea talk made me drink. Nah, I made you drink it. Y'all ain't gonna put that shit on me. That was Geraldo. He kept on bringing them things over there. And we just was fools and kept drinking because it was good and didn't know it was gonna creep up on our asses. That shit had me feeling. You remember the next day I was woo-wee the next day, y'all. I was like, yeah, I don't even want to see no more drink. But I tell you what, when I went over there to the rum tasting, that rum got me right back straight. They always say that when you get a hangover, for those who don't know, the same thing got you there is the same thing that's going to bring you out, unfortunately. But it worked. And I didn't really have a hangover, but I just had one of those, I had heartburn and all kinds of stuff. What? I know you lying. Oh, they fighting. Now they fighting. Now they fighting each other, huh? Let me see. Does Kimmy unfollow now? Because Kimmy, she didn't, let me see. I'll tell you who she ain't following. Me. Oh, she ain't following Nell no more, you? Is Nell following her? Let's see. Or is this all a stunt? Because y'all know they're going to put stunts on for people to talk about them, too. Oh, my God. Little Wayne is so slow. Why is he saying he didn't know that They Not Like Us was a diss song? Either you lying. You was lying. Shut the hell up. Well, Kimmy definitely ain't following Nell, child. Let me see if Nell's still following me, because if Nell deleted me, I won't be able to tell if it's right or wrong. Da-da, da-da. Mm-mm. These people be wilding out. They be wilding out. They be hating on each other for no reason. Oh yeah, Nell didn't delete me yet. Let me see if she following Kimmy. Nope, she not following Kimmy. She not following Kimmy, and Kimmy not following her. But was they always following each other? She ain't following Maurice either. She ain't following Maurice either, y'all. So I don't know. Was they always following each other though? I don't know if they was always following each other to say that. I guess somebody else must have knew that though. Well, Maurice is still following Chris Fletcher. Okay, so I guess him and Chris ain't in that bullshit. But Nell ain't following Maurice or Kimmy, and neither one of them are following her. So I'm wondering, they want us to be curious and come back. It's a no for me. Oh, it's a no for me too. I ain't watching the show. Kimmy and her husband, I bet they've been fighting as well. They want a trend. We don't care. I don't know. I think they was because it's a thumbnail. Oh, on another channel. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. And I'll see y'all in the next live, which is probably tomorrow morning. I got to get my body back right. Have a good night.
When I go with confidence, when I go with roll our hips and take back sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow.